Hello and welcome to Dom Your Demons Tarot. My name is MIDAS MSL and I am the author of the book Dom Your Demons. This tarot channel is a supplement to my main channel by the name of Dom Your Demons, and I'm here to give you clarity, insight, wisdom, and guidance in ways to show you how you can take your weaknesses and turn them into strengths. So without further ado, we have Pile 1 with the Four of Wands, Pile 2 with the King of Swords, and Pile 3 with the Two of Cups. Now, when you're looking over each one, I want you to scan in your body how you feel when you think about 1, 2, and 3. If you have an expansive feeling in your body, that's how I like to choose my readings. If you feel an opening in your body when you think about 1, 2, or 3, I find that that's the best way to pick your reading. All right, so let's get to it. And thanks for choosing me as a channel. I know this is my first video, so thanks for your confidence. Pile 1, you chose the Four of Wands. And let's get into your reading. All right, I see the Four of Wands as something that you're working towards. I see it as like you don't feel like you have it yet, but the Four of Wands represents just successful home life. Like, we did it, we have stability, we are where we want to be, like everything is in its right place. And with the Strength card reversed, we'll just flip it up right side up so you can see it. It's like you're kind of doubting yourself if you have what it takes to get there. And my advice to you is that fact alone, like whatever you're doubting yourself about to get to where you want to be, to get to this ultimate stability, that is where your power is going to be. So instead of shying away from whatever insecurity you have about how you can get there, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but like actually leaning in to that discomfort is what is going to unlock. Because think about it, if you have a weakness, running away from it isn't going to do anything, but leaning into it, then you become formidable. Yeah, it's like you really want this outcome and you're dead set on getting it, but because you're worrying so much, you're missing out on the best part of you. And the best part of you is all of you. It's not just the good stuff. Yeah. I feel as though you're kind of getting in your head about like, can I do it? Can I do it? Do I have it? Can I do it? And I want to help you today to get these cards upright and to get you to where you're going. Because let me tell you, pile number 1, you are going to get there. You are going to get there. You are going to get there. You have to trust. It is not easy to trust, especially when we feel out of balance. But that's okay. What we're here to do is take the parts of ourselves that are out of balance and turn them into our divine accomplices. So what's an example of turning something into our divine accomplice? Let's say you had a problem with substances in the past. If you have a problem with substance, you know, some alcoholics like who are in recovery that I know are the most fit gym rats I've ever experienced. They're the most like chiseled, obsessive fitness gurus you've ever seen. And why is that? Because they took that dark energy and they channeled it, that obsessive energy. They said, nope, I'm gonna pull it out of the bar and I'm gonna put it into the other kind of bar. And then they see positive ends from that same thing that was their shadow. So you can take a weakness. I don't know what your weakness necessarily is, but you could take something like an addiction and pour it into something useful. Ace of Swords. Clarity about heartbreak. Clarity about somebody who you think stole your wisdom, stole your confidence, stole all these things from you. It's like you almost let somebody in your past break you. And the heart of you knows that that is not true. But you're getting in your head in these little ways where you just need to have a little more confidence in yourself, pile one. Because something is going to be offered to you. And what I want for you is to put yourself in the right mental space to be able to accept that offering. So how are we going to do that? Let's see how we are going to do that. This card is calling to me. Page of Cups. Something is going to be offered to you, pile one. So the question I have for you is, how are you going to put yourself in that position where you're ready to receive? You have a choice to make. But this choice isn't about life. This choice is not about where you go out to eat for lunch today. This choice is an internal one. You know, if you're struggling to make ends meet, if any of your external circumstances are making you think like, oh, I can't do this, I'm not right, I can't. Here's what I want you to do, pile one. I have a homework assignment for you. Today, if you have time today or tomorrow, but as soon as possible, the next time you have an opportunity to sit in a park by yourself and sit in the uncertainty, sit in the not knowing about how you're going to get from this strength reversed to this strength upright, how you're going to get to this Four of Wands. I want you to just sit in faith in a park or at a cafe, but you're going to do it with the intention of, I know the answer is going to be revealed to me. Watch what happens. Come back to this reading. You're going to sit by yourself and you're just going to say, I know the answer is coming. And you say it with all the conviction that you have in your heart and your soul. And the work will come. You'll know exactly what to do. You will know exactly what to do once you say, I don't know, but I know it's coming. You know, because having faith in ourselves isn't just having faith in like our ability to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. It's having faith that like our higher selves are working for us. And they can't work for us when we're not in cooperation with them. Ha! Exactly. This High Priestess is all about that inner knowing. I don't know what's going on the outside. I don't know what's happening in the real world right now. I don't know what's happening in 3D simulation matrix land, but I know inside of myself that that answer is coming. That is exactly what this card is affirming to you right now, pile one. My advice to you is don't hold on to your old ways because it's all you've ever known. What are you willing to let go of right now? Whether that's physically or a person or a thought or a habit, what are you willing to let go of to get to this Four of Wands? Exactly. Exactly. Because you let go of it, and here comes the star. You let go of it, and here comes the strength upright. You let go of that thing, even just the uncertainty. You let go of just, I don't know. And there comes that opportunity. knocking on your door because you were confident enough to say, I don't know, but I know something is coming. Now that is cooperation with your guides. And I know it's tough, dude. It's like, it's easy for me to tell you this, right? Well, guess what? Guess what? I would not call this Dom Your Demons Tarot if I haven't seen some shit, my friend. And I understand that when your head is underwater, it's harder to do that than when you've got like a kitchen full of groceries and a supportive partner, or the people in your house are treating you the right way, treating you the way that they should. Okay? Easier said than done, I understand. But your soul's been waiting for you to do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, your soul has been looking out at this saying, yeah, I know. Like, your higher self is like, yeah, I know. But they're gonna get there. How quickly you do is up to you. Isn't that exciting? I'm so glad. Well, I'm so grateful that you're gonna like and subscribe to this channel, but I'm also so glad that you are going to take yourself out today or tomorrow and sit in that uncertainty. But paradoxically, there's going to be this the confidence. Okay? Look at that. Look. And once you take that step and you let go of that habit, your support comes in to meet you. This is where your support is like, oh, we've been waiting to come in and be able to help you, but you just like you weren't in a place where you could even like let us. But we see now that you let go of that thing. And here comes the world. And do you know what the world is? The world is support. The world is resources. The world is this offering. The world is the Four of Wands. The world is the Wheel of Fortune getting turned upright because you followed, I know that the cards are all over the place, but that's how I read. You followed the intuition. She took you to your resources, to your support. So try, if you can, for me, Pile 1, to pull this attitude of the Five of Swords, to pull this attitude of, oh, you don't get how hard it is, out. Out of the deck. And what I want to see instead is this. I want to see you knowing that you're receiving your blessings. I want to see you in the Four of Wands. But you have to be that energy no matter what your current circumstance is. And do you know why that's the best possible outcome? Do you know why that's the best possible outcome? Because if you can do that, when times get easier, you'll say, I'm a master. I'm a wizard. How did I do that? It was so hard. But then I stopped thinking of it like that and I turned it around for myself. I am so confident. I am so confident. You may have people in your circle who are detractors. So what? So what? Because look at your future. What are you willing to let go of? Look at this. Look at your future. It's waiting for when you make that decision. You're going to come back to this reading in a week. In 2 weeks. In a month. And you're going to tell me what happened. Maybe what you need to let go of are these detractors. These people who are your little silent secret haters. You know what I say? Fuck them. Fuck them. Who cares about the old energy? Where is your energy now? Who cares about the old energy? I'll be honest with you, and this is kind of like a hard truth to hear, but it reflects back to us what we're secretly holding, the ideas we're secretly holding about ourselves. But guess what? The best news is we can change that. We can move on. We can go ahead You're gonna let it go, and you're gonna move into your new destiny. King of Pentacles. The future is bright, kid. But you have to choose to turn your light on. Guess what this card is? It's nothing but a choice. Nothing but a choice. So my name is MIDAS MSL. This is a tarot reading. I also have a channel that's called Dom Your Demons, and I go deeper into it's what I call shadow work on steroids. And it's so that you can take your inner demons and turn them into your divine accomplice. It's exactly what this reading is about. So if you want to check out that, I also give coaching sessions on how to learn this skill of doming your demons. It's a teachable skill over 4 weeks. And oh man, I've been giving sessions and it has been the most rewarding thing ever. So check out my website to learn more about that. And I will see you in the next reading. Thank you for your vote of confidence on my first ever reading for this channel. Thank you. Hey, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the King of Swords, and we are going to get into what your guidance is for today. This is a timeless reading. This goes here. Boom. Boom. Ooh. Okay. Just want to get a little more information here until I can give you an exact idea of what's going on. You lost something recently. You lost something recently, and I'm sorry for your loss. I really am, Pile 2. I want to take a second out to say if you recently lost something, it's not just something that you can like brush off your shoulder. And my heart is with you. But if there's any light at the end of the tunnel that I can give to you, it's this. Whatever that loss is about to funnel you into the idea that can make you, and what I heard was millions. Millions is the exact word that I heard. And I don't just say that shit to be sensational. The thing you lost, whatever process you go through to get to here, is going to bring you the idea that makes you millions if you let it. But guess what is sitting right next to that Ace of Wands? Because this is the idea, and this is the thing you lost. And this is how long it's been taking you to get over it. And like I said, you and I both know that it's not just something that you can brush off your shoulders. With all that said, and with all credit given to you with the struggles that you've had, when this idea comes that can make you millions, do not turn it away. Do not underappreciate it, and see it for what it is. Because the gift, let's see, yeah, see this? The gift is going to come in a package that doesn't seem like something that you want. And what I mean by that is, it's either going to come via the help of someone who, let's be honest, is kind of an asshole. Kind of a major asshole. Ha! Ha ha! And I get it. And this is something that I see happening in your future, or maybe you just got a glimpse of it. Like, you either know this person or it's about to happen. In whatever near future that is. It could be a month. But just remember what I said. You've been through a lot. So when this person comes through, it's like, Not another thing that is not another asshole, like not another thing I have to deal with. But to you, I'm going to say, remember what I said. This is a double ace, okay? This is a double offering. This is the thing that's going to make you money. Just grin and bear it for a short while and remember your value, remember who you are. Do not let it take from you in any sort of way, but just say thank you. Be smart about it. Have you ever read the book, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene? My recommendation to you is read that book. Be quiet. Don't outshine the master. That's the first law. Don't outshine the master. Just say, okay, thank you. And it will pay you dividends. Now, I am never for staying in a toxic relationship and letting that infect you. But this is just a passageway. This is just a point A to point B because it's worth it. Now, you've been working hard. You've stayed true. You've stayed on the course. You've stayed on the path. But what I'm here to tell you, if you pick this pile and it really is already resonating, if this isn't resonating with you, then like it might be a different pile. But if this is already a message that's resonating, you have the work ethic, and the thing probably hasn't come in yet. Or it just did. Like this idea, it either is just coming in or it hasn't yet. But you have built yourself in a tough circumstance. You've forged this iron, and all of a sudden, it's like, okay, I've got the gas. I know who I am in a tough situation. And it's tough. I understand. It's tough, but you've got the goods. So what does that say to me? What that says to me is when this guy comes in, you've got what it takes to grin and bear it. Whoop. Because you know what it's like. You know what it's like in good times too. Ooh, the Sun and the Ten of Cups at the same time. You know, before this loss came around, you know when the sun comes out. Sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar tomorrow there will be sun. You know? Tomorrow, you're gonna have it. So don't worry. Don't worry. You know, we can get confused. It can be a paradox when people tell you, like, stay in the present moment. And you're like, well, the present moment sucks, so. Sorry about the cars. I'm in the jungle right now. I'm in Mexico. You know, stay in the present moment. You're like, literally all I want to do is get away from the present moment. But we can stay in the present moment and go, this is going to pass. And the more I lean into this, the better this outcome is going to be. Because I proved to myself that I'm a master. Now, thank you, Rooster. MIDAS MSL, personally give guidance sessions in a series of 4 sessions. It's called Dom Your Demons. And if any of the piles applied to it, you apply the most. Okay, because it's taking our shadow, it's taking our discomfort, and it's turning it into fuel, into gas, into our Divine Accomplice. So my website is below if you want to do sessions with me. If we vibe, you know, then we vibe. Woo! Look, dude. You know you're a boss. You know this is tough, but you know who you are. Also, I just want to say a side note. Whenever I see the Nine of Pentacles, the feeling it gives me, you know this thing people do now, like in memes, where they like tuck their hair back behind their ear and then they stick their tongue out and they're like, You are gonna be sitting pretty. Do you think that I would say you're gonna make millions? Like, well, you don't know me, but I would not. I don't say that shit. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll love you. Tomorrow, it's only a day away. And what you're gonna find is this guy, this person who's helping you get there, the one who's like kind of an asshole who you need to grin and bear, they're gonna see at the end of this road what you did. They're gonna grow up and they're gonna say, oh my God, you were right. You were right. You were a Knight of Wands and you turned into the King of Wands. It's a very clear story to me. Look, yeah. Yep. Lots of Knight energy. It's a lot of pursuing. It's a lot of pushing through and persevering, and this Five of Wands, it's like, There's a purpose. There's a reason, and that reason is your millions of dollars. I swear to God, you need to come back to this reading, and you need to tell me what happened. Now, not everyone is going to do it who hears this reading. But you who hears this and knows, like, I salute you. I salute you. You know about yourself. Just because you're going through a hard time, justice, it does not mean, just because you're going through a hard time does not mean you don't know who you are, and good on you. Rah! It'll be a trek. My guess is it'll be a worthy trek. And in about 3 years, you're going to be sitting back going, I'm a boss. I'm a fucking boss. So hold in. Love yourself. Ace, ace, ace. You have 3 of my aces from the other piles. You have 3 of my aces. Okay? Like, let's look at this. Again, excuse the jungle that I'm currently reporting live from. What more confirmation do you need in this idea? What more confirmation do you need to know that this is going to be worth it? Worth all the strain and the lonely and the loss and the whoever this asshole is. Worth it. I know, it'll feel lonely. I know. But if you ever need help, just saying, I'm around. I can help you funnel this energy. The Hierophant. Do it right the first time. Polish your sword. And by the end of this process, you'll be much more in your feminine energy. Whether you're a man or a woman. You know, a lot of this reading is about like push through, get it, rah, You're doing that so you can build a safe home for the vulnerable side of you. No matter what gender you are. I mean, I'm queer as hell, so. Exactly. The King of Cups is also a feminine energy. Speaking of gender non-binary, the King of Cups is a nurturing energy. I have said everything I need to say. My website is below. If this reading helped you, please like and subscribe. And hit me up when you got millions, okay? All right. Bye, pile 2. Pile 3. Welcome to Dom Your Demons Tarot. My name is MIDAS MSL. If you chose the 2 of Cups, this is your reading. Oh, you know, the other readings were pep talks, but this one is a romance reading, and it's not because I chose the Two of Cups, it's because just is what it is. I actually was like ready to tell you, you know, just because you chose the Two of Cups doesn't mean this is romance. It is. It is. What's going on though? What's going on? I need a little more insight into what's happening. Just a little more. So, you have been dealing with somebody who did not deserve your love and affection. You were dealing with somebody who did not deserve it. And so you said, well, screw it. I'm done waiting for you. You know, if this doesn't sound like you're reading, you can check out the other two piles. But if this is resonating, screw it. I'm done. I'm gonna go focus on my own life. I'm gonna shine my light. Pile number 3. You know that meme that's like 12 years later? Well, that's what just happened with me just now. There was so much noise happening, so much of a cacophony of sound, that I had to pause this reading. I had to eat an entire meal and like literally sit and reflect before I could get back to what was going on here. I would say that that is appropriate for the message corresponding to this reading. Now, why do I say that? Because this person took a lot from you. You know, took your ability to feel centered and grounded and sane, and it was just like, oh, this is too much. Get your shit together and come back when you're ready. And so, of course, you would be feeling this thing like, yeah, but okay, well, that's done. And I would salute you, you know, my normal self would salute you for making that decision, and good on you. That was the right decision. Now, if anyone was physically harming you, then I would say continue to keep them out of your life, please. You know, mentally abusing you, keep them out of your life, please. That's not what I'm trying to see happen. But I'll be so bold as to say this person has had a change of heart. They have done a lot of reflecting, and the ways that you called them out were the right thing to do. And what's crazy is that what I'm seeing is that they might come back around with a completely changed attitude. And I would say, as long as they were not crossing the line in a physically destructive or mentally like harmful way, give them a shot. Give them a shot. And if they mess up, then you can always take that offer back. But I think you wouldn't even consider that unless this person had like some serious divine counterpart soulmate energy. And let them prove to you that they're a safe place where you actually can like get your shit done. That they're a safe place where you can restore your energy with them and not get taken from. But they figured something out. They were trapped in this mental prison, and they wrangled loose. And I don't know why this reading is so much about them, but they've been working on themselves hard. And I have a weak spot in my heart for sinners who turn their life around, you know? But they took from you in the past, and I understand. I really do. You're gonna have to use your intuition and your ability to make the right decision in this case. But look at that. These are the two most hard-working cards in the deck. They are working hard. What's that saying? That's like, I do the, you know, like be his peace, you know? They knew exactly what they were doing wrong, and they were like, that is not the energy that I can come with for pile 3. I think they were kind of grossed out by themselves, but luckily they had enough self-love. Yeah. Once they prove themselves worthy, then you guys can move forward in a peaceful way, not in a roller coaster way, in a peaceful but strong. Wow. Pile 3, look at this. You know, I am so slow to endorse a redemption story because people usually, when they fuck up the first time, they're showing you who they are, but seems like they messed up so that they could show you who they are, and that might be part of your soul contract with them. But just while this is all coming into order, ground yourself, because you deserve it. Please take care of yourself. Please understand your worth. Please understand what you're worth, and make good on it, just like you did last time. Make good on that promise to yourself. It has not been easy. I'm getting 8 of Wands in reverse energy. It's like, all right, let's take a few steps back and let's make sure that we do this right the first time, the next time, in a balanced and calm and grounded way. But they're coming straight towards you. I've never noticed in this card him holding this rose. I have never seen him holding that flower before in my life. And I've been reading cards for 15 years. He's gonna offer you something, and he's gonna be real gentle. He? She? We're pretty queer over at Dom Your Demons Tarot. They're gonna do this in a gentle way, so and you will know that they are ready by how gentle they approach you. How gently. But would you look at that? This is the most I have never seen something so direct. Say, I am coming to you with an offer. It will be gentle. I will make sure that I do not fuck this up. Like, wow. And the last card that we have is the Emperor. They earned it. And so did you, because you deserve better. Remember your worth. I'd just like to say, if this reading helped you out at all, if you could like and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. This is a new channel. This channel is in support of my other channel called Dom Your Demons, where I give more specific insight into taking your shadow and making it your gasoline, your divine accomplice, taking the tough stuff about you and turning it into your ally. And I provide coaching sessions about that. Or if you like my merch store, I have to tell you, my merch is sick. I love all of these tarot readings on YouTube. But I just have to say that I'm so proud of my own merch store. So thank you so much, Pile 3. Thank you for your good faith. I know I'm a new channel. Yeah. I'll see you in the next reading, huh? Cool.